Cassie was back up on the stand after lunch break, and they're saying she's likely going to be testifying for the rest of this week. They did just take a 5-minute break, so I am going to recap everything else she said since then. In this portion of her testimony, Cassie talked about control over her career and finances, control over the appearance of her body, emotional, physical, psychological abuse, taking her belongings, staff involvement, weapons, and intimidation. She not only talks about her first freak off, but she also mentions freak off details. She talks about substance use and recovery, emotional impact, and blackmail fears. Her testimony was also supported by emails and photographs. When it comes to her career, she says that her manager at Bad Boy Records, James Cruz, told her that he was managing her with one arm tied behind his back because everything had to be approved by Diddy. When it came to her stunning beauty, she said that Diddy criticized her looks frequently. He even said that he once told her she looked too Mexican when she wore a certain hairstyle. When it came to her looks, he had preferences. He wanted her to have white or French tip nails. He wanted her to wear certain hairstyles, and he wanted her to keep her body ready for freak-offs. Cassie said that they had discussed breast implants, and she was told to tan, wax, wear netted outfits, and extremely high heels. She said her self-confidence was obviously impacted and said her self-worth took a hit for the entirety of their relationship. When it came to the abuse, I detailed some of it in the last video, but she added that his moods would change unpredictably. She said when he would get violent, his eyes would be going black. If Diddy ever disapproved of her, he or his staff would be taking her belongings. That included phones, laptops, cars, apartment access, and jewelry. The items were only returned to her whenever the punishment was over. During her testimony, she named staff members who facilitated or enforced her control. She said it was Christina Coram, who Diddy called KK, Tony Fletcher, Neil Dominique, and David James. As far as the security, she named D-Rock, Bonds, Uncle Polly, Fahim, and Malik. She said that the staff helped stock the freak-off rooms with protection, lubricant, baby oil, and sometimes afterwards they would help clean. In terms of weapons, she said that Diddy would keep them in his safes across all of his homes. She said that the safes also had SD cards, cash, jewelry, and videotapes. Once when she was high on mushrooms, Diddy gave her a weapon to carry with her while she was in a club in downtown LA, and she was terrified. Also detailed a time when they were in the middle of a freak-off and Diddy's security, D-Rock, came in to let him know that Suge Knight was nearby. He said Diddy left with staff to confront him, and she cried and begged him not to do anything stupid. Cassie also talked about her very first freak-off and said it was in the first year of their relationship when she was 22. It was held in an LA home, and Diddy had an escort there who was a dancer from Vegas. Cassie said she was high on and drinking, and that Diddy had her wear a masquerade mask and platform shoes. She felt dirty and confused, but admitted that she felt relieved because he seemed happy. She participated because she wanted to please him, avoid angering him, and she was scared of what no could turn into. She then went on to list all the cities that the